I figured the fuck out. My bad. And we are back after all the bullshit. You know what it was? When I set up, because they just set me up. Sorry about that, guys. We're back. When they set me up, all my new stuff, and I can now send the communication out for the back door and all that. I was testing it on my phone. I forgot I was in the back door on my phone. That's what the fuck it was. I was like, hold up, man. Like, what is going on? Anyway, God damn it. We are fucking back, people. And we live. Good to go.
We live.
I got one of the new favorites. He's been around a couple of times. I got Todd with me. Todd, what's up, brother?
What's up?
And then who we got? We got his nephew. I thought he said cousin, but it's his nephew. Bunk.
What's up?
How's it going, bro?
What's up? It's going good. How you doing?
I'm good, man. Bunk, tell the people about yourself, man. Where you from, man? What you do? How old are you? Let them know.
I'm from Richmond. 22. I'm ready to be a senior in college, so
college,
really
that's
chilling.
What's your degree plan, man? What you going for?
Criminal justice with a concentration in crime scene investigation.
Oh shit! You want to be a law?
Yeah. I want to go be CSI.
Ah, damn, that is what's up. I'm glad to hear. That's what's up, man. You don't hear too many of us wanting to go into law enforcement and do CSI shit. So, especially at a young age, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I was telling them, odds are this is going to be a somewhat shorter episode because most of my cases I don't have a whole lot of detail on, and I've been working, coming back from vacation that put me behind. So I've been working OT trying to get caught back up. But, you know, I still got to get y'all content out here for the week. So today, what y'all know about kidnappings, man? Y'all never kidnapped somebody?
I mean,
No, I haven't.
We ain't gonna talk about.
Bunk, you can't say, you about to go into law enforcement. You can't tell no truth about any kind of crimes, especially any major crimes you done did.
You know, I favor white vans.
Hey, I had a white van for a long time. I had one of them kidnapping vans. I used to transport freight out of one of them Ford Transits, all
Ford
white.
Transit, that's why I have one in my driveway.
Yeah, that's what I used to do when I had my company, man. I used to transport freight around the country in a
I love
transit.
my transit van.
That joker run too.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine had the little turbo on it. I could hear it. That joker. Yeah. I had that, was it the Eco Boost or whatever? Yeah. So I had the little turbo on, and that joker would go, man. I drove that thing all over the damn country. But the reason I asked about kidnapping, because every case today revolves around kidnapping.
Okay.
So it's going to be kidnapping cases. So when you hear kidnapping, what do you think off the top? What race you think before we even get into it?
I mean,
white.
Depends on who got kidnapped. Damn, he just said
I
white.
think white off rep.
It depends on who got kidnapped.
Depends on who got kidnapped. If you don't know
white
who got
people
kidnapped.
don't discriminate though. White people don't discriminate. They'll grab you regardless. Big, little.
Listen,
grab you.
We typically don't get kidnapped because they know most of us don't have no money to pay for no ransom or nothing.
Yeah, for ransom, but
we would kidnap our own. We would kidnap our own though, and then now we just talking stereotypes. We're not even getting into cases. We're talking stereotypes. So we would kidnap our own. It sound like if your woman, like if you crazy and your woman don't want to be with you no more, or they done did something to you, you know, it's one of them types. So typically, and then as far as Hispanics go, I don't think I really hear about too many Hispanic kidnapping cases, do you?
I mean, not in America, but you go across that border.
They'll snatch you up though.
In Mexico, they do be kidnapping kids, right? They be kidnapping kids for them ransoms if you got that money.
Yeah, and then like in Brazil, you know, that's like the kidnap capital of the world. Like Brazil, you go down there, Rio or whatever?
Right.
They snatch, but they might not snatch us though, because they know, like you say,
Nah, they'll
They
snatch
said,
us.
They said we ain't snatching no niggas. They ain't got
Nah,
no
man,
money.
ain't nobody snatching this up, bro.
Ain't nobody snatching.
They'll snatch a
Nowhere
nigga
you
up.
going? They ain't just snatching niggas for the fun of it. They know too many niggas ain't
Now.
even got no money.
Now they may take our women for like some of our young girls and women for sex trafficking type shit.
Oh yeah, goddamn.
Yeah, once you go into the sex trafficking side, yeah, they gonna take whoever they think they can get some money for.
Yeah. Damn. I'll go to war with a warlord over me. We gotta fight out in the jungle.
Oh yeah, for sure. Same thing with Tam. Like, yeah, we
We
don't.
have to be out there in the jungle. Goddamn, going to war. I'm talking about 12 year old. Hey, you fuck with them warlords in Africa, dog, and down there they got 12-year-olds with AKs. We gotta
Right.
go to war.
Yeah, we do too.
You're right. We got YNs now.
Yeah,
Yeah. Why is
that's
they
all
scared
you
of
need.
shit?
You just need a couple of YNs on your side, and you good.
Ooh,
Cause they just gonna go all out.
if dog, we could get the YNs in the military.
Oh, just the
boy.
problem though. The
we could
YN
rule the world.
maybe, but the YNs don't want to listen to instruction. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
You know that.
that. If we could get young boy to join the military, the YN's gonna listen to young boy.
Oh God, he not wrong. He not wrong, though. He not wrong. He not wrong. Listen, only thing young boy gotta do is say, it's cool to go fight for the country. Everybody fighting for the country. And it's not gonna be just little niggas. It's gonna be the girls too. Because the girls love young boy too. Everybody love young boy.
And what's sad, and this is how I'm showing my age, I don't even know who the fuck young boy is. I have no idea who you talking about right now.
Supreme troublemaker.
Yeah, I have no idea who you talking about.
What the goddamn detriment to young black males.
I gotta look him up.
Yeah, he goddamn.
I gotta look him up and see what's up.
He's one of the main reasons why they doing the shit they do.
I believe it. It's always one ringleader out there that's got everybody doing some crazy shit.
Yeah.
To everybody in the back door, everybody listening. Y'all know for the last few episodes, really probably for about the last couple of months, me and Tam been cutting for our vacation and all that, so I haven't been drinking. But the alcohol is back. We back from vacation. So we are about to get it going. Got my good extra añejo tequila. So we good. I have to stop by the liquor store on the way in so I could be ready for the night.
Oh, so I'm glad I ain't the only one who did that shit. I stopped drinking before me and Meek went on vacation too.
Yeah, you gotta try to look good for your woman on vacation. You don't want no nigga running up like,
Yeah.
let me go holler at her. He got this fat nigga over here. Like
Yeah, for real though.
yeah. They gotta look right around her so nobody
Gotta
even
look
question.
right. Yeah.
You don't even want nobody to be like, why she with him? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
None of that. Yeah, nah. None of that. All right, man. Y'all ready to jump into it?
Yeah, come
Yeah.
on, ready.
Since Bunk knew, this first case is super simple. I don't have a whole lot of details. It's honestly going to be real short. And I'm going to give y'all the location right from the jump. All right. It happened in 2018 in Hermiston, Oregon.
Oh, they're white.
Uh,
Black people don't
Okay.
even. Black people don't even live in Hermiston, Oregon.
right. Hermiston, Oregon. Our suspect forcibly abducted someone, which is actually his former girlfriend or wife or whatever. It was a domestic dispute.
He was white off that meth because it's legal over there.
Meth is
God damn.
legal in Oregon?
Yeah, it's not as frowned upon. Like, you could go to jail for that. Or it'd be like a fine if they catch you with it. Because it's so, common over there.
Huh. I did not know that.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
Oregon decriminalized all hard drugs.
Yeah.
Okay.
They be over there too high.
I'm about to say note to self. Stay the fuck out of Oregon. Yeah. Because I do not want to be involved with a bunch of cats who feel like it's cool to do meth and it's only a ticket, that kind of shit. But they call this an elementary kidnapping. I don't know why that is classified as elementary kidnapping. It's, I guess, a basic, simple kidnapping. Cause he kidnapped his significant other or his former significant other and just held her against her will. He also committed assault, they said. And
Who assaulted her or somebody else?
Her. So when he was arrested, because they got him pretty quick. He didn't keep it long. They got it quick. When he was arrested, he was charged with 2nd-degree kidnapping and 4th-degree assault. He ended up pleading guilty for kidnapping for both of them. He pleaded guilty for both charges. He received 34 months in Oregon Department of Corrections.
But yeah,
he was white.
Was white.
He was white.
He was definitely white.
Following, he was released. And you know what? This is what I was going to say at the beginning. When you start listening to some of the sentences of these, I feel like the sentencing almost tells what the race is. Almost.
Yeah, he definitely was white. 34 months for kidnapping.
34 months for kidnapping.
That ain't nothing.
That's 3 years. That's less than 3 years.
And then following the release, he had to serve 3-year term of post-prison supervision and a fine.
Yeah, he was white.
Yeah, that's a white man.
100%.
Y'all both feel like he's white?
100%.
Yeah.
We got different races in the background. Look at that. I love that.
What'd they say?
We got Indian. I got a couple of Indians, actually.
Indians?
Well, I do have whitey whites. I got Cuban. Look at that. I got a few back here. Native.
But how the fuck they get to, what's the name of the place in
Oregon, though. That's like the middle of nowhere.
That's Hermiston, Oregon. What the fuck? Cubans in Hermiston, Oregon. You know how
or Indians.
You know how far Florida is from Oregon?
Straight diagonal across that.
It ain't a goddamn Cuban in Oregon. I can tell you that.
What about Mexicans? Any kind of Hispanics, you think?
Maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. And natives. Like they say Indian, it's definitely natives up there.
But you just say not Cuban. That's what you
Not
saying.
No goddamn Cuban, though.
Okay. I was just trying to see if you was cutting out all Hispanics.
Oh, no. Now. Amigos everywhere. You know what I mean? I fuck with my amigos, though, like.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure. I don't know who Bungus is, but they said native or Mexican. EB still saying white.
Gotta
Andy
be white.
saying Native American.
Yeah, I ain't changing from white.
Cause he ain't get for 34 months.
What's funny is Bungus in the background said, I think Joey Diaz, anytime I think kidnapping, I almost threw Joey Diaz's case in here just to do it, just because I like Joey Diaz too. I don't know if y'all know
Diaz?
Joey Diaz is a comedian and he's been in movies and stuff. Motherfucker is hilarious when he's on like Joe Rogan and all these other podcasts. Funny, fat Hispanic dude, cute. I think he is actually either Cuban or Puerto Rican or some shit, but yeah, he is hilarious. I was actually gonna throw him in the mix, but I was like, nah, maybe later on, maybe next time. But since both of y'all saying white, right?
Gotta be.
Yeah.
All right. I already told y'all where it's at. Hermiston, Oregon. 26-year-old Gerardo Muniz Vasquez. Mexican.
Goddamn Mexican. Goddamn.
Damn.
And not just
Mexican.
And not just Mexican, but an illegal Mexican at that.
Goddamn.
So
I ain't wanna think the worst. I ain't wanna think the worst of my people.
Illegal Mexican.
But it was in my head.
Yeah. So
damn, illegal Mexican dog.
So this case
niggas are everywhere.
This started before all this Trump shit that's going on where they
before ICE.
Before they actively running around removing folks. But like I said on here, it said that he got 3-year term post prison with supervision. No, what ended up happening is once he got out of prison, they deported him back to Mexico.
Yeah,
immediately. So
he
got deported straight from the jump.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
don't
go
blame him.
at
He got crazy.
You getting crazy. You can't be over here. See, if you can come over here and
Hey,
work and build some shit, come on.
that's cool.
But
That's cool.
you
We
come
need
over here and
y'all.
get crazy, you gotta go back, man.
Yeah, the
You
niggas
can't come
gotta
over.
come grab
We
you
got
up.
enough. We got these YNs to deal with. The way I look at it
Right.
now, we don't need nobody else coming to America fucking with us right now.
Not
As
at
long
the
as we
moment.
got this YN problem. Until we get them under control, then we can have the other criminals coming.
We don't need no other criminals coming over here.
Them
Period,
little
right now.
motherfuckers. Boy. God damn. I'm trying, man. Shit.
So a few people got it right in the back door, but y'all Negroes got it wrong.
I know, cause he ain't get but 34 months though.
The time won't adding up for it to be a legal Mexican. They was supposed to spank his ass. If that was me, shit.
But think about what y'all told me early on. They have decriminalized every drug out there. You know what I'm saying?
But he kidnapped her though.
They take this shit real light out there.
True. When you think about it that way, true.
They take this shit real light.
Okay.
If they let meth ride, because meth every other place you go, your ass getting locked up.
Fried. Yeah.
That shit ain't decriminalized. You ain't getting a ticket.
I think you still go to jail for selling it or some shit. Like you just.
Yeah,
I think they don't fuck with the users. They still fuck with the dealers or some type shit. I mean, I don't.
It's probably like out here in Texas with the weed, at least in the Dallas area with the weed. Like right now, you can get pulled over with weed, but as long as you don't have a quarter pound or less, you cool. They're just gonna write you a ticket. But you gotta have a QP or over, and then they'll take it. And that's a lot of weed for a regular person just to be running around
with a QP. Shit, we good to go.
But that's your business.
We smoking.
That's your legal business in Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Let's say that you in Virginia. That's your legal business. So yeah, you ride wild with way more than that.
I'm just saying. But I'm saying in Texas, shit, if you can ride around with a QP,
yeah, you can.
In Texas, you good to go.
It's certain cities. It's the big cities. You get caught up in one of them smaller towns, they'll hit your ass up. But like Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, all these the bigger towns, they have decriminalized weed for the most part.
They're like the only cities I should be in Texas anyway, right? Like Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, or San Antonio.
Yeah, they'll just take it from you at that point and write you a ticket. They got real shit to deal with. We got real crimes out here now. Ain't no game.
That's how it is here. That's how it is here in Richmond. They got real motherfucking They don't care about nothing. They got real
murder cases and shit to figure out.
Yeah, the same thing out here.
Yeah,
same thing out here.
Yeah, they ain't all that other shit, man.
All right, y'all ready for the next one?
Yeah, we can get this one.
Yeah. Like I said, that one was light. This one got a little bit more, but still not a whole lot more. All right, so this case takes place in the early hours of 2019 at a Quality Inn.
Oh.
Okay.
God damn.
It's 3 a.m. Yeah, I got to give you the detail. 3 a.m. A man knocks on the front door of the hotel because, at a certain time they lock up the front door too.
Yeah.
The clerk, does a little electronic lock, lets him in, thinking he's like a late guest coming in to check in.
Uh-huh.
Once he's inside, he pulls out a machete. And he takes the front desk clerk and the security guard. So he got the security guard too and took them to an office in the back.
Security guard, a bitch ass nigga.
I mean, most security guards don't have weapons, and all they supposed to do is call the police.
But damn, though, like you can use like a chair or something.
Yeah, the motherfucker come in with a machete, and the security guard's like, "Hey, my bad," like backs up. And
he was like Dominican or Haitian or Cuban or some shit like that.
And so he take them to the office, robs the place, and then he kidnaps the female the front desk clerk.
Whoa.
What
the fuck?
He drives the clerk to a hardware store. Mind you, this hardware store is less than a mile away from the hotel he just took her from. And he sexually assaults her.
Oh, see, now I don't know what it was. That's the crazy part.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the officer spot the car, block his way from getting out, and of course, stop him. So once they have him stopped and surrounded, the victim is able to escape the car and run to safety. So our suspect is charged with multiple felonies, 2 counts of second degree. How do you get 2 counts of second degree kidnapping when he only took one person? Sexual assault, 2 counts of aggravated robbery, first degree burglary, unlawful sexual contact, and a violent crime enhancer. I guess it just add to the shit.
Son telling me he black.
Oh no.
Son telling me first when they said the machete and shit, I was thinking like machetes, you know, them Dominicans and shit like that. We got them fighting with machetes and shit, Jamaicans and all of them, especially like them Caribbeans.
Okay.
Like they fight with the machetes and shit. But when they at home think they be raping people and shit like that though.
He could
That
be a
sound like
Mexican though.
No, man, they ain't no Mexican, man. That's some old
Mexicans be
crazy
having
ass
machetes
nigga, man.
though.
Man, that was some old crazy ass nigga on some shit.
I don't know. I feel like a Mexican to have a machete too.
No, the first one, ain't no way both of them could be Mexican. Mexicans ain't fucked up like that. God damn.
You can tell the back door used to all my shit. So they're like, well, what kind of car? like the car gonna help. It didn't tell me what kind of car, but that is a good question.
Yeah, like for real, like that would tell you the truth though if you knew the car.
Yeah.
And where was it though? Where were they? They don't tell you where they was at?
I'm about to tell you, that's the next thing. It happened in Aurora, Colorado.
Aurora. Oh, that might be a Mexican. Or Indian. Or Indian. Yeah, because
there's a lot of natives out there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of natives out there. A lot of them.
When I've gone to Colorado, I'll tell you this. As much as I've been to Colorado, all over Colorado, I mostly see white people. I mean, there's other races out there, but that's who I mostly see is white people in Colorado.
Hey, I went to Denver. Denver is the nicest people in the world, dog.
Yeah, Denver nice. Me and Tam went to, that was our first vacation together. Me and Tam went to Denver.
Ain't the people super nice, friendly,
They was cool. But we went to downtown Denver. It wasn't nobody out. Nobody out.
But the ones who, dog, man, when we went to Denver, dog, the shit was I was scared. I remember we stayed in the Airbnb. The Airbnb we stayed in, the people, brother, somebody came from Pittsburgh. And me and him was sitting outside. We both would look ain't the people a little too nice out here? He yeah, man, they gonna come and kidnap us at night or some shit. Denver, the people were some old strange, we went to get on the scooters. It was 2 scooters. The lady was ready to get on one. She saw us coming. We no, go ahead. We'll find another one. She oh no, I'll go find another one. We no, go ahead, lady. She turned around and said, too late, I'm gone. We God damn. We just walking down the street, dude. I remember a little dude laying on the bed and say, you guys have a nice night. Man, I was out there. I was man, these people too nice. I was scared as shit.
Yeah, it make you think something hey man, why y'all being so nice?
Yeah.
What's going on? Yeah.
That's the only scare. Look, I ain't even scared of monster movies, Jason, all that shit. I'm scared of crazy white people, man. That's the scary movies that scare me.
I've said it before on the podcast. Who scares me the most is white women in general.
That's not a bad take. They crazy as shit, and they be lying.
Well, not just that. It's when I go to bars, when I went to bars and stuff, for whatever reason, drunk white women just love to come up to me and try to talk to me and lean all on me and all this extra shit. Even if I haven't talked to them.
They're trying to steal your kidney.
I don't know, but I just don't want to get caught up in no shit where they say I done did some shit and I got some random drunk white dude coming up to me trying to fight me, and
I can't fight.
I don't want.
What you gonna tell them? What you gonna tell them? What you gonna tell them? If they hit you too hard. Tell them.
I can't fight. That's all I'm gonna say. I can't fight.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna say I'm scared of white women. I'm gonna say I'm scared of drunk white women. Let me say that. I'll say drunk white women. I'm cool with white women, but drunk white women, it's just they get too comfortable, and I don't want no issues, and I don't want to go to jail. But
I'm scared of the crazy white people. Like when you look at the movies and the like that motherfucker on that joint. What was that joint? Where Shorty girl cut homie off in the truck and talk shit to him, and he ended up killing everybody she knew. Oh, that movie, dog, on Netflix. Old girl, she cut the white dude off in the truck and talk shit to him. Talk about she's having a bad day, homie. So I'm gonna show you a bad day.
And he killed everybody she knew.
Man. Yes.
You might have to tell me about that one. I don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm trying to think.
I can't think of the name of that shit.
Oh no. I ain't never trust white people since I learned about slavery though.
God damn.
Once I learned about slavery, I always knew white people on bullshit.
God damn. Not all of them though.
Yeah, nah. Not all of them.
They be
like
lying.
I say, my best friend growing up was white. Now I'm not friends with him now, but my best friend for years was white. And now I'm in a podcast company where I'm the only black dude and everybody's white.
But they cool as a bitch though.
And they cool. Everybody cool. So I don't have no issues.
A lot of times the people who help me out just for no fucking reason been white folks.
Oh, now for sure. You find you some good white people that they will show you nothing but love. But you gotta find the right ones. The right ones show you nothing but love.
But it almost like we say, you got a difference between white folks and crackers. Like you got a difference between black folks and niggas.
Right.
It's a difference because
I'm sure we'll get called racist on this episode too.
Why? I mean,
I don't know.
You can't call me racist because I'm telling you, I don't fuck with crackers and I don't fuck with niggas. But I fuck with white folks and black folks. Fuck with it.
Same thing. Like I say,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Like I told you, in my neighborhood, I got some good white folks. I got some crazy white. My next door neighbor is some crazy white folks, and then in my neighborhood, I got niggas and I got black folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm with you. I'm with you. It's
I ain't racist. I good white. I love white people. Like that's who I want to be around. That's why I want to live around. That's how I kick it.
Yeah. You do feel a little bit more.
Yeah, like
you do. Once you if you live in a neighborhood full of mostly good white people, you feel a little bit more comfortable.
I like to listen. This gonna be crazy, right? This gonna be crazy. Look. I like to be the nigga in my neighborhood. Cause I know just how much I'm gonna nig. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can't let nobody out nigga you.
You got control over it. Oh, no.
If I'm the nigga of the neighborhood, we good. Cause I know I ain't gonna nig with so much.
Right.
So if I see other niggas, I'm like, hold up. Where you going?
Let's lock back into the case. So, Aurora, Colorado kidnaps the hotel clerk, front desk clerk, sexually assaults her, and gets caught pretty quick. Oh, let me say, well, what do you think? And then I'm going to tell you how long he got, and then I should tell you what he... Because they're very similar to the last case. The last case, he got caught real quick. This one, he got caught within less than an hour.
Less than an hour.
So what you think?
Either
I was gonna say black, but now I almost want to say Native American.
I wanna go with Mexican again.
Bonga said white. I was gonna say like black, like Caribbean, like I don't know, but you say Aurora, Colorado.
It could be. I feel like no, it could be a native.
They got
though.
Florida crackers, or Florida crackers, a whole different Florida man, or like the legend and myth, fucking Florida man.
But we in Colorado, so we ain't got to talk about Colorado. I just thought that comment was funny. That's why I threw it up.
Yeah, Colorado.
It's either
I'm
native
stuck between
or
black or
Mexican.
Indian. Black or Indian.
All right. Let me tell you how much they got for kidnapping somebody for less than an hour and robbery and sexual assault.
All right.
Our suspect received 99 years to life.
Oh, he was black.
Oh, that's a nigga.
Sexual assault.
God damn. 99 years?
Oh, he was black.
He was black as shit.
That dumbass nigga. Dumbass. You dumbass nigga. Went out here
Oh my
and kidnapped these
gosh.
good white folks.
Less than an hour.
Well, less than an hour, they gave you 99 motherfucking
He got
years.
99 years to
You
life.
stupid motherfucker.
Our
Whoa.
suspect's name is Coffrey Buxton.
Damn.
Jamaican or something? What are you Jamaican?
Oh, you know what I did not do the last case? Is show
What?
the picture. But I'll show you here with this one, then I'll show you the last case.
Coffee Bus. He probably, I'm telling you, he's Caribbean. He's some type of Caribbean, dog. He black, though. Coffee
They threw the whole jail at his ass.
Yeah, you already knew. 99 years.
That man got 99
I
years.
knew he was black from the
damn.
beginning. Son told me he was black. From the beginning, when your son told me he was black.
I mean, he don't look like the most welcoming black dude, but he don't look like one of them crazy ones that you normally would see either. Well, kind of in the eyes, you kind of
Man,
see.
he was on that fentanyl.
He had to be something.
He was on that fentanyl.
But yeah, they got him, bro.
Woo, they should have got his crazy ass. The fuck?
Yeah, they got him. And then our Mexican in the first case, I'm sorry, I didn't share it the first time. I forgot. There he go, right there. They got deported. That's it.
They needed to deport him. He looks deportable.
He almost looked Middle Eastern with that bald head.
Whatever he looked like he did it, goddamn it.
Yeah, they had to get that nigga off the
yeah.
streets.
He had to get the fuck out of here, yeah. Crazy motherfuckers gotta go.
Yeah.
But the black dude, yeah, he deserved 99 years.
99
He
years.
broke in the
99 years
motherfucking
crazy for an hour though.
This man got 99 years to life.
Not what you 99 to life, goddamn. That judge was being petty. That judge was petty.
Yeah. Just in case you make it 99 years, you're not getting out.
but dog, you broke in. Think about this though. You broke into a fucking hotel, kidnapped somebody, raped the person. That you did a whole lot in that album.
Technically, he kidnapped two people because he kidnapped the front desk lady and the security guard. He just didn't take the security guard.
Yeah, he did kidnap. I guess he took him to the office and counted that as kidnapping, but.
Yeah, so he earned all 99 of them years. Like, I mean, I don't feel bad for him, but god damn.
But basically, very similar cases. One got 34 months, and the other got 99 years. It makes no sense.
No, because they knew they could deport the other nigga.
He raped the girl though. He raped
they didn't say rape. They didn't say rape. They just said sexually assaulted.
What's
they
that?
can't deport the nigga.
He was gone less than all. He could have been just groping, putting his hands on. They didn't say nothing.
That's bad enough.
They didn't say nothing about rape.
I mean, if he touched her, then he raped her.
I got you. I understand what you're saying, and I'm not saying that's cool that he sexually assaulted her versus raping her. But it's not like, but he didn't penetrate, at least from what I understand. He just put his hands on her a little bit, trying to feel on her.
That's 99 years.
And this nigga got 99 years.
He's lucky he got 99 years. He should have. God, man, shit.
I mean, the machete does make it wild, though.
What, for machete?
Yeah, but it wasn't a gun. But anyway.
Hey, you rather be shot than goddamn chopped up with a machete.
Yep.
Like,
hey.
he needed all 99 of them.
Okay,
the other dude, he 34 months. I mean, the other dude.
This how I can tell that we have been conditioned. Cause you were like, wow, that nigga need 99 years, but the other dude like, I don't know.
I mean, I don't. What the other dude do? Let's think about what the other dude did. He did more than 34 months. He did more than 34 months.
He did more than 34 months, but I mean, he did get deported. So I guess that's
yeah. They didn't really care about the jail time because they was gonna deport him. They couldn't. They just wanted him out of here. Yeah, they.
And you gotta understand. Yeah. After he did that,
they can't deport the nigga and they can't kill a nigga. So it's like,
but you can deport.
You gonna be in this bitch forever.
But you can deport the Mexican, and you know he just gonna come right back. It ain't like he is gonna stay gone. He's gonna go to a different state. He'll make his way back. He's free. He made it this long without being legal. So you don't think he can come back and be illegal again and just somewhere else?
Yeah, they come back. I mean,
yeah, but that's just me.
Yeah, anyway. I get it, but man, he man, my man broke his way to the day's end with a machete.
Yep. Quality
kidnapped two people, quality end.
Not much different than day's end.
I'm just picturing this shit in my head. Like I can see the whole shit played. I watched the whole shit play out in my head.
You come in
for machete.
Pull machete out his pants or some shit. It was
security guard. Oh,
that security guard, bitch ass, scared. He ain't fight him with the flashlight or nothing. Security guy put the flashlight out. He could have been a hero. He supposed to
tase his ass or something.
Tase him or something. What,
security guard a straight bitch. Like
no, because ain't no way you working at the quality inn at 3 something in the morning and you ain't even got you got something.
Yeah.
Some pepper spray, something.
You got a pistol.
Yeah.
At 3, man. Oh man.
Shit, I would. He tripping.
My thing is, and I guess in my mind, doing this and stuff, it's child molesters and shit that I see get less years than that.
Yeah.
Which is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And to me, child molestation should be automatic life. Automatic life.
Life.
To me, rape should be automatic life.
Life. Yeah. Ain't no explanation, but they get drug dealers more time.
Yeah.
Life.
But yeah, like you say, drug dealers end up getting life.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Like they them pedophiles and shit. I mean, I don't know if we can say that. I'm sorry.
No, you can say pedophiles,
but they
we had plenty of pedophiles on this show. So yeah.
Listen, you know me. I was in the feds, so you would be around them and see their ass in that bitch. They protected too, motherfucker. You better not fuck with one of them.
Right.
You know what I mean? They shit. You have them have time where they need to be in a penitentiary, but they'll have them in a low joint, they'll be a victim if we send them to a higher level. They made a victim of a kid. We had a dude that held a kid down in his basement for like 3-4 months. Little weirdo motherfucker. I'm like, damn, dog. And I had more time than him.
I got a good one for y'all now for this next one.
All right, so we was right. I was right on that one.
I think y'all both was right. Once I told y'all how many years
y'all got. What's the time? We both said, yeah.
I think the back door, everybody was right. One says, 99 years? Yeah, he black. Let everybody do. What was up? Everybody knew what was up. All right. Next one. This case takes place in 2016, October 18th of 2016. So it's a Tuesday afternoon in a quiet neighborhood. A man, well respected, 53 years old, is at home with his wife and his housekeeper. Suddenly, several men knock on the door, claiming to be part of the police department. They show fake documents, but flash real police IDs and barge in. They claim it's a part of a drug bust that they're doing. But the businessman and the housekeeper are taken away. This has nothing to do about drugs. This is about money. So hours after the abduction, the kidnappers contact the wife and demand a ransom. They want $100,000. She scrambles, scrapes together and finds it, gets it all put together, and she actually pays them the $100,000.
Go.
But what she didn't know was her husband was already dead.
Oh.
Damn, they got crazy.
He had been strangled to death the same day that he was kidnapped.
Whoa.
And get this. So they let the housekeeper go. But get this. Not only was he strangled and murdered, but he was murdered inside the police headquarters.
Oh, so it really was the police.
2 of our suspects, so it's 3 suspects in this case. 2 of our suspects were real police officers.
Whoa.
That's crazy as shit.
White.
Hold up. It's not done. The shit get crazier.
They still white.
After he was strangled to death, they ended up taking his body and having his body cremated. And then after they cremated his body, what do you think they did with his ashes?
They throw him away.
They flushed them hoes down the toilet.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
What did he do to make them that mad?
Oh, God damn.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Oh, my God.
Damn.
Hey, listen. Hold on. Just, hey, Bunk. You cannot let these young YNs hear some shit like that. That'll be their newest shit.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if one of these young boys hear that shit and now they tell one nigga, I'll flush your ass?
But here's the difference, though.
Yo.
Here's the thing.
How the fuck the police get away with this shit?
So remember I told you, it's 2 of them were police officers, but one owned a funeral home. So they took the body to his funeral home.
Wow, they was black.
Cremated the body, and then flushed the ashes down the toilet.
All right, it might have been one white dude, one black dude.
It was at least one black dude. The funeral home dude was black.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was at. What it was at. Hold on.
We're not even there yet.
God, it get worse.
Damn.
So
it can't get no worse than this.
So, like I said, so it was an inside job happening inside the police headquarters.
Fuck.
They flushed them in the police headquarters too?
I don't know where they flushed him at.
But they killed him in the police headquarters.
Yes.
I'll be hunting
How
the fuck
they
out
find
that
all this out
headquarters.
though? Somebody snitch.
I mean, once they got caught eventually.
How they even get caught? They was the police.
Yeah, so they weaponized the system, right? And the worst part, as I have in here, it wasn't a crime of passion. This was just a planned, profit-driven kidnapping disguised as a legitimate drug raid, orchestrated by the very people who are supposed to keep us safe, you know?
Damn.
So this was a big scandal in the area.
I don't even.
It depends on where they at. Because if it was somewhere like Richmond, at least the
black
funeral
and
home
white.
dude was black.
Right. Go ahead and tell me where y'all at right now. Like, what's your heart?
I'm thinking they white.
Before I give you the location.
I'm thinking white right now.
Oh yeah, white people had to go in the house.
The police, then you got people with police and real police, and he got a housekeeper, because I'm thinking for him to be housekeeper and shit, they left their wife, but they took, that sound like some African shit, but if it happened, it sound like some African shit.
Let me say this. I don't think tied with you, I've gone international, but on a lot of my cases, I typically do bring international cases.
Okay, see? Because that's what this shit sound like to me. Some African shit. I was wondering if we was just stuck in America. Just sound like some African shit.
Now that we out of America, that do make sense.
It's
The police
African.
over there.
Liz
don't be caring.
asked, wait, do we know how he was killed? I say he was strangled to death, so they strangled him.
That sound like some African shit.
They would have chopped him up though, and then burnt him.
Because then we say funeral home, do they even got
But it
funeral
could be
homes
in Mexico too, though.
Do they even
Like
got
people in
funeral
Bangor
homes in
saying
Africa?
cartel, like it sounds like some cartel shit, which
That could be true. That could be true.
It do
'Cause they
sound
be
like some
tied in with
cartel
the
shit.
with the police. Damn.
Oh, They burnt
Oh,
his
no.
shit, then flushed his ashes.
So I will say it's
Like,
international, so it's not in
nothing
America.
gets
'Cause if I
more
give you the place, you
disrespectful
know
than
exactly
that.
what
Oh
it is.
yeah, it's either okay if it's international, then it's either Mexico
Damn.
or Africa.
All right, so yeah, what do y'all think? So it's international. I'm telling you that. So it's not in America. So I'm gonna tie you down to your last guess here. Think outside of America.
African.
Mexico.
You say Bunk saying Mexico.
African.
Africa is a continent, so I want you to tie it down to
A country.
A country.
God damn.
I got Colombian.
Nigeria.
Nigeria. That's where you want to go. I got Germany.
No, goddamn.
Back to,
Mexico. Mexicans sound.
Somebody said Cuba just for Joey. Cassie went Egyptian. Okay.
That
All right,
would
so
be
Ty, what you say?
Nigerian.
Nigerian, I mean. And then Bunk, you said
Mexico.
Mexico. All right. Both of you are wrong. This happened in the Philippines.
God
Oh. Okay.
So, all of our suspects, all three, were Filipino.
Wow.
Now, our victim is not Filipino. Our victim,
White.
Korean.
Damn, and that's
He's
why
an
they did
international
them dirty
businessman.
like that.
So the shit ended up becoming like a big thing international between the Philippines and Korea.
Wow.
And then the Filipino president ended up having to publicly issue an apology to Korea for the death of one of their great citizens.
Dog, they flushed him down the toilet.
Yeah, they
I would have blew him up if I was Korea. Just for thinking they could play with us.
Sure, I told you,
Yeah.
Americans don't do shit that fucked. Like, they're getting fucked up. These youngins now trying to come up with fucked up shit to do, but that's some fucked up shit.
No,
I would have
that's
gave you like partial
crazy.
points if y'all would have gave me some kind of Asian country, but y'all didn't even give me.
I ain't even thinking.
I wasn't even thinking it. I didn't think they could do nothing like that. I thought they still had some level of like respect.
Yeah, I didn't think Asians was that fucked up. That's fucked up.
That's
Shit, one day I may
crazy.
need to do an episode on some of these Asian crimes in Japan and China. Some of these crimes are fucked. Like, they make our shit out here look like little baby shit. There are some real fucked up crimes.
Sick
In
shit.
fact, now that I'm thinking about it, there's a kidnapping case where there's a case where they, like, I forgot what country it is. One of them Asian countries where they kidnapped a chick, kept her like locked up in a closet somewhere. And these dudes like, would come over to this dude's house and randomly like rape her and shit and beat her and do all kind of crazy, wild shit to her. So nah, don't think that the Asians don't be doing no crazy shit. The Asians just, the whole point of the show is to show that like, no matter where the fuck you are, no matter who you are, no matter what race you are, we're all fucked up. Being fucked up is a people thing.
It's a people
It has
thing. People just fucked up.
Nothing to do with race. Yeah. Nothing to do with race at all.
That shit
Like Cassie-
crazy.
Like Cassie just said, crazy doesn't discriminate.
It don't.
Yeah, we all fucked up.
You got some crazy niggas. You got crazy crackers. Got old crazy ass Mexicans.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah. Like, that's all I be trying to get people to understand. Like, you got good people and fucked up people. Your race don't even matter because it's the people. No matter what, if you look at a person just based off, go look at them.
Yeah, that's the three dudes. And what's crazy is one of the dudes ended up, his trial, he got acquitted at first.
He got off?
Yeah, and then they came back and said, nah, you can't.
You
get
made
off.
too much trouble. We got you going back.
Yeah.
Which one the funeral home do?
Man, I don't know which one the funeral home dude is. Hold up.
Probably him in the orange. Oh, no.
No, I think it's the one in the collar shirt.
And the stripes, yeah. Him in the stripes.
Yeah. He looked like a funeral home
Because the dude
director.
in the arm of that one, they looked like the rough ones.
Let me see something. Hold up. Let me see.
Dude in the orange probably the one that threw him down the toilet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me see.
Because
Santiago is the funeral home owner. Let me see if I can, since I'm sharing my screen, so y'all see all three.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can see. Oh shit! Hold up.
Damn, Bunk.
I forget my computer's a Mac, but my keyboard is like a regular keyboard. So I'm used to all day using Control C to copy and shit. And I forget I can't do that with my Mac. Let's do this. No.
Damn, Bunk, don't you be no cop goddamn flushing people down the toilet and shit.
No, I ain't gonna do that.
Bunk say, if we can get some money though.
I'm gonna be a stand-up citizen. I'm gonna do my job well. I'm not gonna break no laws.
You got, you know, you know though, a little Bunk keep talking about from police. Bunk be like, shit, he trying to be Bunk talking about he want to be the president and his shit.
Oh yeah, that's the end goal, really. But I can't let a lot of people know that. Just when y'all see me run for president one day, just vote for me. And no, I'm a change.
President Bunk.
What? Oh my goodness, it's gonna be real change.
If all I can say, if you a criminal, if he gets any type of power and you a criminal, hey, quit. Oh my God, when the laws he talk about, you okay? If you a criminal and you ever look up and see him in charge of something, just be like, yeah, I quit.
Yeah.
Your ass gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna step down. I gotta step down.
No, it's just that I view it like this. Everybody got a job to do. So it's like, if you're a criminal, your job is to break the law and not get caught. And my job as being president on the right side of the law is to stop you from doing that. I just want to do my job better than you do your job. That's it. That's all.
You see that, Bunk? You see what they're saying in the back?
No, let me see.
Be the change. Look, be the change. Look, that's what they say.
Oh yeah, I got y'all watch.
But that's the. Do y'all see that dude right there? That's the funeral home director right there, or the funeral home owner.
Yeah, that was him on the other with the church.
I think it was his idea.
Well, it was his idea that he was like, man.
Why you think it was his idea?
Cause look how guilty he looked.
I think the cremation part was. I bet the cops came up with the idea, but they was like, "Man, how we gonna get away with this?" I think
it was the one in the middle idea, in the orange, the older one.
And he was like, "Bro, we can." He said, "Bro, we can just cremate the body."
I think they made him do it. I think they made him do it because he had the funeral. Look at the one in the orange.
Okay.
Look at the one in the orange. He looked like the one with the NBI, the vest or whatever on. He looked like he just do whatever the other one say. Look at him.
Yeah.
And they went to the funeral home doing and told, basically they gonna kill him if he ain't do it. He the one who told it. The funeral home.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
They made him do it.
I feel like the one in the vest was probably scared too, though. Scared of the one in the orange and the striped shirt.
The one in the orange was the one in the orange was the one. He was the one. The one in the orange was the one. Mm-hmm. After they killed dude, that's when they took him to the funeral home.
It don't fucking matter. All of them are involved in this shit. They all need to be locked up.
How much time they get?
I did not.
I ain't tell.
I ain't get all that yet. Most of the stuff I found was just leading up to the case.
In the Philippines, they goddamn she.
And then when I searched them by names, the main guy was the one in that NBI. No, the main guy was the one in the middle.
In the orange, yeah.
In the orange, and he was like a senior police officer who been in for a minute and was running like part of the drug task force or whatever. They didn't call it that out there, but that's how we can.
The Philippines don't play that shit either. That's one of them countries that don't play that shit.
Yeah, they'll cut your hand off or something.
They cane your ass in public and shit like that. Certain countries don't play that shit.
Yeah.
And I don't even want to go to them. Everybody be talking about going to Dubai. That's why I tell people, no, I don't even want to go to Dubai because they don't play that shit.
Right. But they say Dubai is one of the best places to go to and live, they say.
Yeah, probably to go live if you can follow the rules. But if I'm just talking about...
You say you can't follow the rules.
If I'm talking about I'm going on a vacation, I don't want to go to Dubai because I'm going to fuck up somewhere. And I'm not trying to be locked up abroad.
Let's jump into this last case real quick.
All right.
Every time I say it's gonna be short, it don't never be short. We go over an hour. So this is how I know I was busy this week. So a lot of times I'll find cases, I'll plug them in. ChatGPT knows how to make it into a Guessnicity case.
Uh-huh.
But what I have to do ahead of time before I throw it in, this is how I work. I have ChatGPT kind of help find cases for me, but they get shit wrong. So I have to look it up myself.
Yeah.
To make sure I get the shit right. So I don't give y'all wrong information. And what I ended up moving over to my notes was like the details of the case and not my Guessnicity platform. So I still got people's real names and all that shit in here. And I didn't catch that till right before we started recording. I was like, man, it's too late for me to kind of move around. So bear with me as I read through this because I'm trying to omit names as I read through shit. So this takes place over several days. So I'm going to give you like a timeline of how everything happens. March 23rd, 2015. And I'm pretty sure most of the people will get this right because I didn't realize till after the fact that this was actually a pretty big case. I just never heard of it. March 23rd, 2015. A masked intruder breaks into a house. And I'll tell you, we're in California. I'll give you all the information. In Vallejo. I got a couple of my partners live in Vallejo.
So everybody live out there.
Vallejo, so it could be anybody. He breaks into the house and drugs a couple. It's a boyfriend and girlfriend who live in the house.
Drug them?
Yep, drugged them up. Tied them up with zip ties.
Huh?
But then, according to the boyfriend, when he regains consciousness, his girlfriend has been abducted, kidnapped. She's gone. Oh. So he calls the police when he wakes up. Oh. Reports her missing. The girlfriend is held captive for roughly 48 hours on March 23rd and 24th. During that time, she is raped 2 times.
Oh, that's nice. Keep raping the girls.
You know, that's what cats do for whatever reason. You're going to take a woman. Most of these men who can't get it, that's what they do.
That's a lot of work. That's some butt.
Yeah, I know, right? So 2 rapes and then psychological torture, they say. During the time, ransom emails were sent to the boyfriend, including proof of life showing that she was alive. Early on the 24th, the boyfriend is taken in by the FBI to take a polygraph test. Make sure that he ain't part of it. March 25th, the girlfriend is released near her father's home, and she seeks help. By that night, the Vallejo, whatever, however you pronounce it, police department publicly declares the kidnapping a hoax and accuses the couple of fabricating the crime.
Oh, this white.
So between March 26th and March 31st, the couple starts receiving emails from the person who kidnapped them, demanding that the police apologize for calling it a hoax, saying that it was real. But then a breakthrough happens. June 5th through the 9th. So June 5th, there's another home invasion in Dublin, California. The suspect leaves behind his cell phone. Our suspect is arrested, and evidence is found linking him to the kidnapping in Vallejo. How do you pronounce that? I want to say Vallejo, but
I think that's right.
Vallejo,
yeah.
Vallejo. I gotta pronounce the L. I'm living in Texas, so when I see two L's together, I want to say with a Y sound.
Yeah.
But it's Vallejo. I forget my partner live out there. That's why I'm like, man, I know I'm not saying this shit right. FBI agents began coordinating with local agencies to charge the suspect with kidnapping. FBI confirms the kidnapping charges, and then the couple holds a press conference, right? On September 29th, our suspect pleads guilty to federal kidnap charges and accepts 40 years in prison to avoid a life sentence because they were trying to get him for life. Police are widely criticized for mislabeling the case as a hoax. And the boyfriend and girlfriend, the couple, settle a $2.5 million lawsuit with the police department.
Damn.
And the police department apologizes.
They loaded.
Yeah.
God, at least they came up with some money out of it in the end. Shit.
As I'm doing the cases and leading up to this, and this was my last case, as I was going through it, as I'm doing my research, I realized I shouldn't have did this case because it actually was turned into a Netflix docuseries.
It was?
In 2024. That's why I was like, nah.
Damn, so I don't know this shit. I bet Meek know this shit.
Meek probably does. Yeah.
I guarantee she know this shit. Why I don't know this shit?
Meek probably does.
That sounds like some white people shit, though.
No, I gotta be white. Especially for them not to get booked.
Not to get what?
Not to get, like, especially for them not to be believed, like, that it was real. Yeah, that's white people for sure. White people are fake a kidnapping.
But it wasn't fake, though. It was real. They just thought it was fake. The police thought it was fake because he showed back up. Now, mind you, during this time, have y'all ever seen the movie Gone Girl?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So they ended up calling this like the Gone Girl case because she came up missing and came back.
I think I do
y'all
remember
faking
that
this
jump.
shit. They're like, man, y'all
white.
faking this
shit.
shit.
Yeah, they still white. That's white people shit. Even for them to think that it was fake, it had to be because they was white.
Yeah. So while in custody, our suspect confesses to multiple prior kidnappings.
Goddamn.
Going all the way back to 1993 and 2009.
Oh, that nigga was a serial kidnapper.
He definitely was white. Doing that type of shit, black folk don't do that shit. Niggas don't do that shit. Niggas don't be no serial nothing. I don't know, except for the sniper.
Right.
That nigga fucked our good name up.
But the bottom line of this case is, they say this case underscores the dangers of institutional skepticism and the persistence of survivors and the power of forensic follow-up that not only solved one kidnapping, but ended up solving decades of kidnappings. So, you know it's in California. I think y'all are, everybody, even the back door is kind of leading the same way, but what are y'all saying?
White. 100% white. Not a possibility he could be anything else.
Yeah, you are correct. It is white. Lisa in the back door named the docuseries. So if you want to watch the docuseries on Netflix, it's called American Nightmare.
American Nightmare.
I need to watch it now because I did not know.
Yeah, I want to watch it. I might
this.
watch it tonight. American Nightmare.
But he is white.
Yeah,
so
yeah, absolutely. Only a white person are gonna be a serial kidnapper. Yeah. Won't that dude in Cleveland black though that had them girls in his basement?
I don't know.
The dude, a few years back, they found the girls in the dude's basement or in his house out there in Cleveland. Black dude.
I've done a case with a black dude who was a serial killer and kidnapper who would keep chicks in his house. It was a black dude. It had his own little torture chamber set up in his basement.
I don't think he killed. I think he just held them down. They might have had a baby with one or some shit. That shit was like in Cleveland, I think.
I'm not sure.
Like, the one of the girls made it up out the house or some shit. That shit happened a few years back. Yeah, he was a black dude too.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. But that's our last case. But I did bring one more case. I've done this case before, but I know y'all don't listen to the podcast like that. So this is like an honorable mention and almost like a palate cleanser that y'all might end up enjoying. I don't even have to pull up the whole case. I got the guy's name. Happened in, I'll tell you where, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, first.
White.
So this guy
he might be black.
Kidnapped a woman and her daughter because he claimed she was racist.
Black.
And I guess they ended up keeping their cell phone, so they tried calling the police, right? Call 911. And the 911, they can't talk to 911 because they're bound. But 911 hears all the commotion in the background. They thought it was a party or something going on, right?
Oh, shit.
So they go over there. What happened is our suspect ended up kidnapping them.
Kidnapping who?
Them. The woman and her. No, the woman and her daughter.
Uh-huh.
And he was forcing them to watch Roots, the miniseries Roots, because they were racist.
That shit just happened, right?
So they can understand. No, it didn't just happen, but yeah.
I just seen something about that shit.
So they could understand their racism.
I swear I just seen that shit on the news or on something. I swear I just seen something about that shit.
You probably saw it on TikTok or something because YouTube or some shit.
It could have been TikTok or so. That's why I just saw the thing about that shit.
Yeah, but what color y'all say he is?
He black.
Made him watch Roots.
He black,
without a doubt.
Robert Lee Noy, and to me, what's funny is his his mugshot. Look, that nigga happy about that shit.
Like, what was he thinking though?
Yeah. Hey, man, I bet she ain't gonna be racist no more. I bet she ain't gonna talk shit to niggas no more.
She gonna still be racist though. Now she definitely
gonna be racist, but she ain't gonna say nothing to
crazy. Now she think niggas. She might, man. What the fuck? Yeah. I'm gonna kidnap you and make you watch Roots.
No, that shit had to be funny as fuck.
They come through in the clutch, right? Because they said so Erica, Apex Erica, said the Cleveland kidnapping was Puerto Rican.
Ariel Castro, yeah. But the dude was black though. The dude that had him was black though, wasn't he?
Was the dude black or was the dude when they came out the house? Remember, was it the dude that's like I forgot what that nigga said. That old black dude, when the white girl come running out the house.
What?
And he's like, I knew. Was that in Cleveland? He was like, I knew that something was going on because he said it was a white chick running up to a black dude. Like, he said it had to be something. He said it was a dead giveaway. Dead giveaway. Isn't that what he said?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
But, yeah. Close enough. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, so that's what we got for today, fellas. Man, I appreciate y'all coming on. This was our kidnapping case.
Yeah, man.
I feel like ended up going pretty well, even though I have to push shit down to the wire. But next week, anyway, before we go to next week, first, appreciate you, Ty, bringing your nephew on.
Yeah, man.
No problem.
Appreciate you being on. We're probably gonna have to bring you on again.
Okay.
Right? Everybody in the back door, I appreciate every single one of y'all. Y'all have helped out a whole lot. Mateo, Hootie, Teresa, Stephanie, Erica, Bosco, I believe, Apex Erica, Angie, Liz, Bungus. I don't even see. I'm trying to scroll through the chat, but Bungus, hey, you came through too because you was contributing quite a bit. Val, your girl Val, appreciate you. Teresa, I don't know if I said your name. Day. All y'all, anybody I missed, man, hey, I appreciate every single one of y'all showing up. Cassie. That's right, Cassie.
Yeah, Cassie always be there.
Yeah, appreciate all of y'all showing up and showing us love. Next week, we got the history buffs, man. I got Stuart and Kevin from the History Goon, man. We're going to have both of them on. So that's going to be a good show. Hey, Val, you're in Houston? Okay. I might have to do a Texas meetup. There's quite a few people in Texas. I might have to do a Texas meetup. I got a person who is actually in Burleson, right around the corner from me. And then somebody who live in like on the other side of Fort Worth who offered to give me a mic and stuff. So, Courtney, I'll say her name just cause I remember it's Courtney. So Courtney, when you listen to this, you got a little shout out. Courtney Finner. She lived pretty close to me too. Also, man, shout out to Molly. She's not on here, but she listened to the last episode where we talked about, hey, we need to start keeping track of the tallies of who getting stuff right and keep score. She is actually putting that spreadsheet together and sent it to me and showed me what she got going on. So, yeah, so we're going to start keeping score, man. We're going to see how good y'all are at this shit. Yeah, we about to see for real.
Yeah, so now we can't just keep saying
Hootie who. It says I'm here, Luther. Who is Hootie who?
Hootie
Is that you, Molly? Oh, Molly 42. Yeah, okay. So that's Molly right there. So Molly showing us. Yeah, she come up as Molly 42. So yeah, Molly is helping us keep score for everybody, man. She says she's gonna spend this weekend trying to get caught up and get everything going. Mm-hmm. Hopefully she saw my email where I kind of tweaked the spreadsheet a little bit because I'm kind of an Excel nerd.
Mm-hmm.
A little. But yeah, man, it's been real, man. Hey, everybody who listen, subscribe to the podcast. Man, tell a friend, man, we got to get this thing growing so I can start making some money doing this. I don't have to do no more driving an hour to work every day and working 60 hours a week for some folks who don't appreciate the level of skill and smarts and shit that I got going on. So they don't listen to this shit, so I'm going to talk shit about them. Yeah, they don't appreciate me enough. They don't pay me enough. So
and that be the bullshit.
Yeah, let's make some money, guys. Let's make some money. Y'all share it. Let everybody know. Listen to the Guessnicity podcast, man. It's been real. But anyway, it's been real, man. I love every single one of y'all. Bunk, when I end this, do not hang up.
Okay.
It's got to download everything.
What did Jonas say?
Hey,
chat.
Yeah, go ahead. What you want to say to the chat? You
That's all.
Say chat one more time.
I just had to tell them chat.
Yeah, chat. All right, y'all, man. Y'all have a good night, man. I love every single one of y'all, man. It's been real.
All right.